everyone. My name is Lily, and welcome back to another episode of CareStack's VA Happy Hour. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification button for our newest episode. I have here with me, hi,
Hi! Did you guys miss me?
of course,
Well, it's me again, and we're back for another podcast for the week. And with us is our special guest, Melissa, or she goes by the name Mel.
Mel.
Where,
Hi,
where?
Mel.
Hi.
Hi everyone.
Okay, so just a brief background about Mel. Mel is actually one of our top performers. I have been hearing a lot about her, but most of the time I have just been hearing like Mel, Mel, Mel. I have never actually met her, but I've heard that she received an award before as an overall top performer. So hi Mel.
Hi.
How are you doing
It's
today,
just
Mel?
me. I'm good, thank you.
Well, Mel, we would like to thank you for accepting our invite to be our guest today. I know this is not your usual thing to do interviews or podcasts, but thank you so much for accepting the invite. It means a lot to us.
Mm.
Thank you also for, having me here. I'm not really good, so yeah, with interviews and podcasts, but bear with me.
It's okay. This is just gonna be a normal conversation.
Mhm.
That's really long. It's a long normal
Let's
conversation.
just be normal for
Yeah.
today. Kidding.
Anything under the sun, to be honest. Nothing formal. Don't worry, I got you. Okay. Well, just something for you to expect in this podcast. I'm gonna be very talkative, so please bear with me. And I have actually prepared a few things to ask you. Um, this goes every podcast. I'm not a stalker. Everyone, please stop asking me if I'm a professional stalker. I would get messages from people like, "Are you a professional stalker?" I'm not. Okay, I just do a little digging for background check, if that's a thing. Okay. So
It's
Mel,
just a digging.
yeah, it's just a thing. Okay. Anyway, um, I heard that you've been to a different country before, Malaysia. Is that right?
Yeah,
Did you
yeah.
go there for like a trip?
No, I was actually working there for almost 4 years. Oh, no, actually 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And while I was there, I also started to backpacking, travel in nearby countries as well, such as Singapore. Yep.
If you don't mind me asking, what's your work in that country?
Oh, a lot. Actually, I that's a lot of work. I teach kids. I take care of kids as well, and then yeah, I work a lot. I do cleaning as well. So while I was in overseas, I did a lot of jobs. Yep, just to save the money and go back to Philippines.
The usual OFW
Yeah,
life, huh? It
Hmm.
wasn't
yeah,
easy. Not
yep.
easy. How did you deal with homesick homesickness?
Um, I don't think it's a problem for me over the time. It's just that it was my first time to land to another country. There's a feeling like, oh my god, I wanted to go back to the plane and go back to my home country. It's a different. It was difficult for me, but because I was used to live in different places. I went to boarding school when I was in college as well, so I'm not really what do you call that, very emotional attached
With the family.
to yeah, in the family.
Mhm.
You're like
So it
an
yep, it was not
independent
re-
person. Hmm.
yeah, yep. So I'm very outgoing when I was a little younger because I'm old now. I have back pains and all. So yeah, so
You
when I was
don't look
younger,
old.
I love to travel and go different places in the Philippines. So
Mhm.
yeah, I'm not really. It was kind of different when you're getting older. You just wanted to stay at home and all of that.
Mhm.
You have all the pains in the knees and back. But when I was younger, I like to move to different places to experience different cultures. So yeah, so when I was in
Okay.
overs So when I was on overseas, it's not that hard. I think it was the first few months was a little bit of yeah, I have those um what was it called, missing a lot in our home
Mm-hmm.
country, especially with the people that you've met in different countries. They have different policies and sorry, most policies, too much of dental dental policies. I mean, they have different laws, so you have to make sure that you do the right, you have to follow their laws. You have to be very careful with what you do because it's a different country. um Philippines cannot save you if you do something stupid out there.
Mhm.
So yep, that is one thing that I learned a lot living in different country. But yeah, I was very thankful to have that opportunity as well. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you lived independently before. That's why it wasn't a problem when you moved
Yep,
abroad.
that is correct.
Oh, okay. Well, considering now that you're here in the Philippines, and it's really different if you work, first of all, abroad, away from your family, away from all the people that you've known your whole life, and then having multiple jobs at that. So it's way different from our current job right now where we're working from home. We have the privilege of working from home. How are you
Yeah.
liking it so far?
Well, when I go back to after my overseas job, so I go back home, and then I was thinking, what should I do with my life? So I started to do a bookstore, a little bit business, because I love books and I
Mhm.
think I'm very passionate to, love to do what I'm doing and reading. So I think I can, but actually business is very different with hobbies. So so that's a lesson learned for me.
Mhm.
So I think I'm good in reading but not good in selling or business, doing business. So I always wanted to work from home and
Mhm.
stay at home. Actually, the reason why I go back in the Philippines is to take care of my mom because I'm the only girl in the family. So
Okay.
all of my siblings are boys, so I just wanted to take her. They're not getting younger anymore, so I wanted to take care of them and spend at home, spend time with my family and pets, of course.
Mhm.
so so I know that it's so hard to get a job, with this industry, the work from home, the VA. So I have to get an experience. So I told my mom that I have to work in BPO so
Mhm.
that I have an experience to apply for the. And luckily, after a year, I got this job. So I am very thankful to, with the all the trust with CareStaff. Yep.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah. That sounds really, I don't know. It warms my heart to hear these kinds of stories, especially when the reason for them going back home is with the
The
parents,
family.
because I'm really big
Yeah.
on parents, especially mom, because I
Yeah.
I lost my mom. So hearing you that you're taking care of your mom while she still has a lot of time left ahead of her, so that really warms my heart.
Mhm.
But you mentioned pets, and that's exactly what I have for you. Um, so
Yeah. Ah.
um, I saw these
Oh, so
online.
cute.
Are these
Yeah.
yours?
Yeah.
Care
My
to
two
share?
beautiful. So the big orange cat. Sorry.
They're both orange.
The older cat is what's his name again? Sorry. His name is
No.
Wisey. Yeah, so actually his name was from Harry Potter. So
Mhm.
Weasley, Ron Weasley. So he has
Mm.
orange or red hair, right? So I thought that he could be Weasley, but he's kind of smart, so I turned it into YC. So and then this one, the next one is Luffy because I love One Piece. And then I think that he can do all the stuffs in an adventure if I named him. However, it turns out that he was a unfortunately he became a what he became, sorry. He is a dwarf cat.
Hmm.
So with the dwarf cat, they have a lot of problems. They cannot, they have joint problems and all of
Oh.
that. So yep,
This is the smaller one in the
yep,
photo.
that's the
Mm.
smaller orange cat.
You
Small,
know the funny thing
because
about cats? We actually do have a lot of cats in, I mean, at my parents' house, and we all named them Muning. Just Muning. Whichever cat it is,
Yeah.
it's Muning.
Oh, hi,
So we
Muning.
never forget. Hi,
There's
Muning.
Muning.
Muning the second, Muning the third.
Everyone is Muning.
Yes.
Actually,
Yeah.
every cat I see, they call Muning or
Actually,
Ming Ming.
in
Ming.
in Visayas in Mindanao, what we call to the cat in the neighborhood is Miming.
Ming Ming,
Ming.
right? I know.
Miming white, Miming black.
It's the most common cat name here in the Philippines, right?
Yeah.
Muning and
Yes.
Ming. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, unlike you guys who are cat enthusiasts, I'm not a fan of cats. I'm scared of them for the reason that I have seen a lot of videos of cats. I'm not speaking like in general, okay? But they scare me. Like most of the time they are calm, they are
Hmm.
sweet, I don't know, clingy and all. But when their mood shifts, they I don't know, you just can't explain when they're gonna scratch it or anything. I'm
Yeah.
scared.
They turn aggressive and all.
Yeah, for no reason at
Yeah.
all.
Yes.
And that's the videos I have been seeing. So I'm scared of them. So whenever there's a cat, I would usually walk back or like stay away because what if it suddenly scratches me? I'm scared. So I admire you for having cats, but I'm a dog person. Hmm.
Nice, nice.
Actually, I had a dog as well before, but I think like I'm more of a cat person because um they're very introvert. Um
Mhm.
it's just like they don't need you. It's just like we need them. Like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so they're very independent as well. So I feel like yeah, I think that's why. Because I'm introvert too.
And
Yeah.
sometimes I heard that cats um I don't know, they shoo off bad spirits,
Yeah.
Bad
right?
spirits,
They
bad
have that
omens.
bad omens. Yeah, they have that I don't know what it's called. Sense? Seventh sense? I don't know. Sixth sense? I don't know. But I
Yeah.
heard that when you have a cat with you, they shoo off the bad omen or bad spirits around the area.
Hmm.
But I can't afford. I remember there was one time I lived with my sister before, and they had like kittens. They had kittens, and I was eating on my own. So I was minding my own business, and then this kitten just started clinging onto my leg, and I started screaming, and they were wondering what happened to me. They all came rushing outside to check on me. And then, what happened? What happened? And I was like, the cat, it's on my foot. And mind you, the cat was like just this small. I just felt its fur against my legs. I was like, the cat is in my foot, in my leg. So that's how scared I am of cats. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
but
yeah, I have a friend too that she does not really like cats a lot. When she went to our house one time, and we had a overnight, or what's that, sleepover. Oh yeah,
sleepover.
that thing. So she does not like all the pillows and also the what's that what's that called again, the pillows, bed, and the bed sheets and everything, because there's a lot of hair, so she
For
doesn't
her.
like. Yeah, she doesn't like all of those things. Yep.
I had the same experience with a friend. I did a sleepover. Um and I have rhinitis. I have rhinitis. So the moment I entered her room, I was sneezing. And then she had this cat. I think it was a Persian cat. I don't remember what type of cat it is, but it's not the usual Ming Ming that
Yeah.
Muning that we see. It's a different kind of cat. And while I was sleeping, the cat just jumped on me, and it's a normal thing that it does. It just
Yeah.
jumped on
Yeah.
me, and I was like frozen like that. Get it out. Get it off of me. Get it off of me. I'm not. I wasn't moving because I was literally face to face with the cat. So I wasn't moving. Get it off of me, please, please. It might scratch me. So that was like the near death experience I had with cats. So
So I just remembered. I think the cat really what's this called? They can sense negative energies on you. So whenever you're stressed or there's something going on or there's like something bad that happened to you on the day, um, the cat will come after you, and then they will like going to like what's this called? They will jump at you, and then
Yeah.
they'll just absorb the negative energy. I don't know. That's what I heard about cats
That's
before.
that's
And
probably why.
yeah.
I was
Are you
broken that time. No, I was broken that time. So it literally just jumped on me and I was like, "Oh, get it out, get it out."
Yeah, I think they felt when you're kind of stressed and, having anxieties, they
mhm.
feel like doing some, they want to comfort you, I think. Like
Yeah.
like,
You can feel your stress or
yeah.
heartbroken.
Definitely not the comfort I was looking for. I almost died. Anyway, enough about cats. Um, you're musically inclined?
No.
You,
I
you
know
do
I
you play the guitar?
yeah, a little bit. So I'm just doing it for fun.
And you also play the piano, I saw.
Actually a little bit. I tried learning piano when I was in Malaysia.
Hmm.
So it was one thing that I started to do because, just to keep my mind off from, keeping my sanity. So I started to
Distracting.
learn musical instruments and tried to read a lot. You know, those are the hobbies that I started to discover when I was in overseas. So I tried to continue doing it here in the Philippines, but it's just so hard. Yeah, I find it so hard to learn piano when your fingers is too short. So use my finger, and I cannot do octave. So yeah, I stopped doing it, but I can play a little bit. Yep.
How about guitar?
Guitar, I started learning guitar when I was in high school because a lot of, 90s kids, we do love guitars because when we're in high school, it is
90.
always that someone will bring a guitar inside the school. So
Hmm.
I know you,
Yeah.
I don't know if both of you can relate to that, but I'm a 90s.
Yes,
I
I can.
do.
Yes, I can. Even if I'm a Gen Z, I can.
So yeah, that's how I learned guitar when I was in high school. But
Mm.
I'm not really good. I felt like I'm not really, because when you started, even if it's a long period for you to start doing one thing, if you're not really exercising or doing practicing your skills, or I don't know what do you call that. So um it's not going to, oh my god, I ran out of English.
You want me to lend you some?
Yeah. So yeah, what I was saying is that I think we do have the skills, but if we're not practicing it every day, or we're not trying to learn something new and upgrading it. So yeah. So I'm still I'm still learning
Mm-hmm.
little by little, but I'm not really good in doing it, in playing
Not,
guitar. I'm just doing
not
strumming.
yet.
I'm not doing plucking. Yep.
Oh, okay.
So there's
Well,
a
it's
level of guitar. Yeah.
Really relate because I tried or attempted to learn piano and violin, but I am so lazy, so
Yeah, I think
I don't get
it's
to
not.
learn everything. It's just the chords and all.
well, I can play the piano. It's
Mhm.
because my dad is a keyboardist in a band before. So he would always have his keyboard set up in the living room and I would just like play with it. Whenever he would teach me, I couldn't like get a thing. I couldn't understand the thing. So what I did was I used YouTube and just
Mhm.
familiarize myself with the hand placement and everything. So that's how I learned. I don't have really long fingers, but I make do with it. I can sing while doing it, but I think I forgot a few of my pieces already because it's been a long time since I put my hand on a keyboard.
Yeah.
It's a nah, is it a talent? Nah, it's just something I learned that I'm not really passionate about. I'm more passionate about singing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, but anyway, aside from learning musical instruments, Mel, what do you do during your free time? Considering you're already at home, right? What do you do in your
Mm,
free time?
I'm actually a lazy bag now. So I'm just sleeping. So I wanted to learn language. I think I don't know. I felt like I'm more into language, but I don't know because I went to Malaysia and I haven't learned Malay or Bahasa. So maybe I was just thinking that I'm good at languages, but I'm not really. So I'm planning to learn Spanish,
Mm.
to do bilingual and many.
Me
How about
gustaría
Spanish?
aprender más. It means I would like to learn more.
Yeah.
I actually have been learning Spanish as well. Because we have Spanish
Oh,
VAs, right? Bilinguals. And they have
yeah,
been teaching me, they have been giving me lessons on how to speak Spanish. So, not yet
yeah,
there, but I could understand a few phrases from them, but not like sentences. I would just be stuck like that whenever they talk. But yeah, Spanish is also something that like I'm interested in.
yeah. Me too. I think it's so cool when you learn new language. I actually regret that I did not study Bahasa when I was there. I have friends that I have Malay friends and Indonesian friends that can actually teach me, but I don't know. I'm not really interested with languages before. I just wanted to rest on my free time. Actually, the same thing. Right now, whenever I'm done with my work, so because I'm into um what do you call that? I focus on one thing. So when I'm working, I do everything. I focus on my work and do as much as I can and learn. However, after that, I need to recharge. And yeah, what I do is sleeping and doing things that I love. So I love plants, I love cats, and listening music. Yep,
So you're a plantita.
a little bit.
A little bit. But you find
Yeah,
joy taking
yeah,
care of plants.
yeah, yeah,
I'm not yet in that stage.
yeah.
I
Not me
haven't.
too.
Oh,
I
oh,
don't like
sorry.
plants. It's like
It.
I'm sorry to for all the plantitas out there, but I
Yeah.
don't have the courage to plant like
Actually,
anything at all.
yeah, I'm not planting. I'm not touching all the plants that my mom, already cultivate. What do you call that? Because they said that I have I don't know, it's like a
Green thumb
Filipino thing that you have a warm hand that
or a
whenever you
green
touch the
thumb. Yeah.
plant, yeah, something like that. So I
Okay.
don't do that. So I just love to look at them and talk to them, talk to the plants.
That's kind of
Yeah, and
scary.
then yeah, and then I just keep on saying with my mom, look at this plant, it's so beautiful, can we have this one? So yeah, but I'm not really doing all the hard work. Sorry.
It's all mom. As I
It's
just
all mom.
touch, but you got it.
Yeah,
What I enjoy about taking care of plants is just watering them. I don't know. I
yeah,
like seeing them drown in no, not drown in water, but I
yeah.
like seeing them
I
rehydrate because it's really hot here in the Philippines, right? So whenever I
True.
water the plants before, I enjoy how I feel like um they're asking for water and they're rehydrating. That's I don't know. That's just me.
True. I agree with you 100%.
I know.
sorry guys.
Especially with jasmine, the sampaguita. So whenever it starts blooming, oh my god, I love the smell. Yeah, it's all over the house. So I love sampaguita and other, scented plants. So they're
Guys,
beautiful.
for what it's worth, I like looking at the plants. I appreciate them, but I don't really plant, okay? So
Okay.
Yeah, me
Now,
too.
now this is just
I'm too
Lily low
lazy.
key saying, "Give me flowers to her partner." I don't have a partner, so I'm kidding. You know what's funny about flowers? So, on contrary to you loving the smell of sampaguita or the flower, whenever I would like sense a hint of a flower scent here at home, I would get scared.
Why?
Because usually when I go to a wake or a funeral, there are a lot of flowers.
Yeah, yeah,
I know what
There
you
are a lot
mean.
of flowers,
yeah,
and it's the first thing you
Yeah.
smell when you go inside, right? So
yeah.
whenever I'm at home and like there's wind and I get that kind of scent, I'm like, oh my gosh, someone's here. So I usually just run to my room. Oh my god, it's just Halloween.
Or
But
it's
yeah,
more
that's the
like,
funny thing.
yeah, it's more like a church. You know, when you go to church, you can smell a lot of sampagita.
Sampagita.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Right, right,
Mm.
right, right, right. But it's different when it's like the flowers from a
At
funeral,
home.
at home where we don't have flowers at all, right? Isn't that isn't that scary?
Scary. No.
So,
Imagine
Kai, we're
you,
never going to be neighbors then. Okay.
yeah, let's not
Bye.
be neighbors at that because I usually go out at like 3 or 4 a.m. to grab food, and if you're my neighbor and I smell plants, no, that's not gonna work for me. But anyway, it's really good to hear the hobbies that you have and what you do during your free time because it's rare for us to have like a moment with our VAs to just get to know them. You know, we're always busy with what we're doing, with calls, me with training, so we never really got the chance to get to
Yeah.
know each other. Um, but I do have one last question for you, Mel, before we proceed to our next activity before we proceed to our next agenda for today. Um, since you're one of the top performers here in Carestock or in our company. What what's your what's the best advice you can give to an aspiring VA?
I think you just need to do your best. You know, you want that job. Once you've got that job, you have to do your best to keep it. And you should not waste the trust of those people behind you, helping you where you are right now. So I'm not really good in English, and my experience in BPO is just a very short span. So I just did my best on my training, and the ops saw it, and then they put their trust in me. So I think what I'm doing is actually paying back for their
Mm-hmm.
trust, and doing my job. Actually love working from home, so I wanted to keep my work and do my best. So they said that what I'm doing with doing asking how I became a top performer. It's not actually what I did. It's just that um, it's part of your job to do your best, while you have it. And then, yeah, that's all, I think.
You know, Lil, this reminds me of the video I would always share with the new VAs. If you're given the opportunity, why only give 70 or 80%? Why not give your 120%?
120, yeah.
Right? So you're given the opportunity, so why not do your best? You've already
Yeah.
been given the opportunity. So then, okay. Okay, I see you, Mel. I did my best, but my best. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a good piece of advice from someone who is doing really good in the operation. So I would like to congratulate you, Mel, for always being on top. I heard that you've never faltered. You've always been one of the top performers. So congratulations on that. I hope you keep doing well, and I hope you keep inspiring those VAs who look up to you because we have a few VAs who actually look up to you. Just so you know.
Mm. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you,
And
guys.
no, 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 no. Thank you. And for that, I prepared a very special song for you. I really tried my best to make this so far to your standard because I lost my voice actually. So I was asking for a backup song from you. But I really tried because this was the first song in mind that you had. So I tried my best to make it work. So I hope you like it.
Thank you.
Paano nalimutan ang lahat na kahit konti walang pasabi? Paano nalimutang banggitin na nagbago pala ang pagtingin? Wala na rin naman kahit na balikan. Wala na ang tamis nung ika'y nahanggan. At sa huling paalam, naiintindihan na sa ating dalawa may ibang naghalaan. Anong burahin ang sandali na iguhit sa panaginip? At kung sa pagising ikaw pa rin ang nasa isip, hindi maitanggi. Oh, oh, wala na rin naman kahit na balikan. Wala nang tamis nung ika'y nahanggan. At sa huling paalam, naiintindihan na sa ating dalawa may ibang nakalaan. Patawan, patawad kung ikaw ay aking nasaktan. Hindi ko nabigay ang iyong kailangan. At ang huling pangako may bibigay na sa ating dalawa ay wala nang sisihan. Patawad, paalam sa ating nakaraan.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I'm
Oh,
almost
I
crying,
wanna
guys.
cry.
Oh, so beautiful.
I wanna
Oh,
cry, way. It's such a
All right.
painful
While
song.
while you guys are
yeah.
crying, if you would like to hear more of Kai's performance, you can check out her YouTube channel showing here on the screen, and don't forget to like and subscribe.
That's a really sad song. I swear, when I asked for her song request and she said that, I was like, oh, this brings back a lot of memories.
I really love that song. Actually, when you asked me for a backup song, I just keep on thinking, what would be the backup song?
And I felt that because it took her so long to reply, and I was like, okay, maybe she really likes this song, so let's make do. Aside from the fact that I lost my voice and it's hard to do falsetto, I was like, this is a very painful song.
Yeah, it's just that I'm not broken-hearted, but the song really, you can feel the song. You can feel how painful is it not to. It's just like the song is saying, um, it's not always, it's not always
Meant to be.
the
Happy ending.
yeah, yeah, it's not always to be meant to be happy ending. That's right. Ah, thank you, Kai. That was
Thank
so
you so
beautiful.
No,
I
thank you,
Yeah,
Mel.
no, thank you, Mel. I hope you
Really,
enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed
I
making me
love it.
cry. No, I'm kidding.
I love it.
Well, we would like to thank you, Mel, again for accepting our invite to be our guest today, despite you initially not wanting to be a guest here because this is not. Thank you so much for your bravery
Yeah.
part of this podcast.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for your trust
Uh,
as well.
we
And yeah,
really appreciate your time today,
yeah.
Mel. And actually, I wanted to give thanks to all the support that we're getting. Please, guys, like and subscribe our page. It's CareStack CA Happy Hour. Again, this is Lily with Hi. And leaving you with a friendly reminder that when things get tough, don't forget to smile. Okay?
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hi, everyone. My name is Lily, and welcome back for another episode of